Aparezca tu país, aunque baje Jesucristo y nos vuelva a bendecir. Lo nuestro no lo vuelvo a revivir, no lo vuelvo a revivir.
Hey, man. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Stay up.
Nah, we're good. Let's ball.
Hey, yo, right here. Right here. Ball going up. Too slow. I got him. Box out. Focus, focus.
Let's do this.
Yeah, it's time to play now.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up, turn it up. Yeah, it's time to play now.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Each Friday, a new GOAT card is being released, with Larry Bird and Shaquille O'Neal already in the My Team community's hands. Today, alongside the Ignite release, the 90s GOAT drops with Michael Jordan. 2 3-peats and more accolades than we have time to talk about. MJ's GOAT card is out right now.
But there is more than just the GOAT card itself. To make sure everyone can play with these My Team.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. And tonight, we've got the Sacramento Kings playing against the Dallas Mavericks here at their home, American Airlines Center. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with MP. And it's Barnes in a small forward. And for Dallas, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. PJ Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Exum in at the 3. All right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
Washington's shot is good.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Fox, the pass to Bell. And here's Murray. Launches it. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Doncic outside. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Luka Doncic with the three-point answer. As competitive as they come.
MP up top. He's guarded by Irving. MP looking around. The Mavericks pull it in.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Now here's Murray. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Bell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. Washington outside. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. The Mavericks rebound. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
MP outside to the inside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sabonis. From the arc. The shot off that time. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Inside. Here's Washington. And he banks in the layup. Washington's gotten his second bucket.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Fox, the pass to Bell. No good with the triple. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Now here's MP. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
group getting ready for the Mavericks. Kleba, he's checked in for Gafford. Jones. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Exum in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. The Kings trailing. Now MP. Left side Murray. MP inside. He's guarded by Irving. The shot by Bell, no good. Dallas shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. Outside for Irving. There's the triple. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Gafford.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Murray's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Pass to Exum. Gafford with the ball. Washington outside. 13 feet out. Second shot opportunity. And finished off by Gafford as he lays it in. Gafford's got 6.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, B.A., well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Exum. After the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Gafford with the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's MP. Murray finds MP. Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Washington. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by MP. Bell's got 4 assists now tonight. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. From deep, here's Doncic. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. And Grant, is someone whose career spans eras, you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, B.A., it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws. And the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough.
So it's Dallas. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Daniel Gafford. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Barnes and Murray at the 3 and the 4. MP is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. No coverage that time. Gafford's got 12 points.
they've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Bell the pass to Sabonis. MP up top. Pass to Sabonis. Back to MP. And Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. Shot clock at 2. Bell the pass to Sabonis.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Doncic outside. Outside Irving. Fires from deep. Hits the three-pointer. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
MP outside. Down low. Murray. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat. And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. And he can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3-2. It's a lethal combination. Boy, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles. He's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there. Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Irving against MP. Pass to Sabonis. It's Barnes on the wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And taking a look at our 2K leaderboard, the best ball distributors amongst point guards. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
The way he's getting his guys going and working the ball around the floor, how could you ask for anything more? He's making a concerted effort to be as great of a teammate as he can be.
And he's been doing it better than any other point guard in the league. That assist total of his makes that perfectly clear. I mean, he's the best distributor in the game right now.
MP outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Up top, Sabonis. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Exum passes to Doncic. Off target from three-point range. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 14. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. And that'll be game 4 of this 6-game stretch on the...
Ey, no sé si cachaste lo que te quise decir. Es que tú eres masoquista, te lo vuelvo a repetir. Ey, aunque me llame tu mai, aunque aparezca tu pai, aunque baje Jesucristo y nos vuelva a bendecir. Lo nuestro no lo vuelvo a revivir, no lo vuelvo a revivir, solo me resta decirte. Ay, gracias por nada, ya no hay pa' ti, ni Prada. Ya yo te caché, más te vas pichada. Recoge tus cosas y no dejes nada. Gracias por nada, ya no hay pa' ti, ni Prada. Yo sé lo que hiciste, tú vete tranquila, no me debes nada. Porque todo lo que te di fue de corazón. Si te vio de nuevo es por el retrovisor. Si tú me ves de nuevo es por el televisor. Una peli de amor que no existió porque yo pensaba que tú eras Julieta y yo era tu Romeo. pero vi que estaba erróneo. Tú me tenías dormido y con insomnio. Pero a medianoche desperté y te pillé todos los texts. Tú con él, yo pichándole boa. Mírame a los ojos, no me bajes la cabeza. No estás siendo sincera y eso es lo que me pesa. Te enrolaste y te fumaste las promesas. Tú estás buena, pero eso no es belleza. Bonito es que siempre digan la verdad. Yo no estoy pa' esto y menos a esta edad. Ey, los días malos no se cansan. Aborrecido estoy que me mudo pa' Kansas. Si ponemos nuestro error en la balanza, yo fallé más que tú, pero en darte mi confianza. Ey, ey. Gracias por nada, ya no hay pa' ti, ni Prada. Ya yo te caché, más te vas pichada. Recoge tu cosa y no dejes nada. Gracias por nada, ya no hay pa' ti, ni Prada. Yo sé lo que hiciste, tú vete tranquila, no me debes nada.
And another one. We at it again. Let's go. Get out the wet, wet, wet. Wet, wet, wet. Drum white. Get out the wet, wet, wet. Here we go. Wet, wet, wet. Senilose matalateao. Fanguna hematanito kelao. Kelala o matakiva u. Ukolea o vai utukakau. Perfume oi funga hakavalu. Julie kaloni olo amano. Duia mototai. Veloto fisila nakali. Hopo epele e akui ai hausisi maele ofungani hela la talilu sei opa fine papa ifunga mahina movesi ale si hey la la kohu kaho aki he koloka la yeah boto dai sisila nakali yeah
The 2K TV Awards are coming up. Are you getting out there and getting those wins?
While you're out there putting in the work, so is Team 2K TV. We have our big community episode coming up, which means Team 2K TV will be playing with and against some of your favorite community members. I can't wait.
I know, as a coach, I can't wait as well. But until then, enjoy the game.
I'm going to finally get you a win. I'm going to finally get her a win.
We'll see.
Now, let's meet the starting lineups for the teams, beginning with the visiting Minnesota Timberwolves. At point guard, Mike Conley. It's time to meet your Toronto Raptors! At guard, 6'5", number 33, Jerry Jr. At small forward, at 6'6", number 9, R.J. Barrett. At the point guard position, standing 6'2", number 5, Emmanuel Quickly. At 6'8" forward, number 4, Scotty. The big man in the middle, at 7 feet tall, wearing number 23, Bell. The head coach of your home team. One more time, fans.
And we've been waiting. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for Toronto, Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Bell. And it's Barnes in at the 4-man position. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
Now, here is Bell. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Back to Bell. And the layup's good off the glass.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Gobert with it. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Over Bell. Tries from the block. Bank shot. No good. And here's Toronto. Trent outside. A 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Doris, lots of people are excited to see how this Timberwolves team progresses.
Certainly, Kevin, you have to admire what Anthony Edwards showed you in terms of those exciting young players. He proved he was more than capable of elevating his responsibility. And when you think about their postseason, you ran into Nikola Jokic and the eventual champs. You can live with that.
Now here's Barnes. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
3 in the key. Timberwolves ball.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to McDaniels. Conley against Quickly. Now here is Conley. He's guarded closely. Gobert dishes to Conley. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And at last, they get one to fall.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Pass to Barnes. It doesn't go for him. Towns with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Good D by Barnes.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Barrett with the ball. Working on McDaniels. And Bell kicks to Trent. Back to Bell. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. The kick out to Towns. Edwards looking it over.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
With the drive, his shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Edwards well covered on the interior, scores through the contest.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Monte Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's Nwora. Brown the pass to Olynyk. Passes to Dick. To end the drought. Good on the jump shot. Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Toronto trailing. Here's Brown. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
This guy reads situation.
Here's quickly. Olynyk is out there with Bell. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Barnes, and it's Barrett at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Olynyk dishes to Bell. Back to Olynyk. And the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Back to Conley. The pass to Reed from the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Trent's checked in for the Raptors. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Gobert against Bell. Feeds it to Barnes. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. And the Raptors miss again.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Towns. No scoring in this one. Out to the right wing. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the 3. Raptors with the lead. Now Toronto Doris losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
Here's Barnes. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Barnes kicks to Barrett. 5 on the clock. Into the lane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And R.J. Barrett, Doris, continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is what we call a natural-born scorer. That is first and foremost his instinct. He loves to get off the dribble drive. And what we need from him is just more consistent outside shooting, because that opens up the best aspect of his game.
And the first one at the line is good. That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
Half the play. The score. Your Raptors 32. The Timberwolves 30.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Raptors shooting in this game 45%. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Now, here's Barrett. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. A 2-point game. Has to Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. For the tie. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Barnes hits them both.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a 2-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Barrett. He has 5. Yes, that goes in. It's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
Good concentration from the man out of Toronto, Ontario, R.J. Barrett. Go ahead with the contact finish.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Edwards. With the stuff.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now, here's Quickly. Still scoreless.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And here is Conley. Pass to Towns. And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
3 on the clock. Towns finds McDaniel. Edwards. The offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Gobert's got his second basket. Quickly against Conley. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. For the tie. Tries again. It's rebounded by Quickly. Quickly's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. Of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the
The Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
They've got Bell. Barrett is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the rejection by Towns. Passes it to Conley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one out.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Poeltl.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. He kicks to Conley. Outside Edwards. Lock at 6. Great touch on the 16-footer. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Boucher with the bounce pass. Here's Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career. RJ Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors trail by 4. And there's the pass to Quickly. Over Conley. And it's Quickly missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
That'll be a 5-second call. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Conley's shot is off.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Conley against Quickly. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it to Edwards. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Right wing. Conley against Boucher. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
Toronto calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Present our New Balance player of the game, Jaden McDaniels.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. Edwards gets to Conley.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Here's the floater. And Barnes sends it back. Towns for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Quickly. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Quickly's got 4 this quarter. Timberwolves leading by 7. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Barrett. That one off the back iron and out.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Finally, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Timberwolves.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Quickly. No good again that time. Edwards against Trent. Outside Edwards. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
And another one. We at it again. Let's go. Get out the wet, wet, wet. Wet, wet, wet. Drum white. Get out the wet, wet, wet. Here we go. Senilose matalateao. Fanguna hematang itokelao. Helala o matakivava u. Ukolea o vai utukakao. Perfume oi funga hakavalu. Huli e kaloni olo amano. Hopo epele e akui ai hausisi maele ofungani e hela la talilune sei opa fine papa e ifunga mahina movesi ale si hey la la kohu kaho aki he koloka kala yeah moto dai li yeah
That's my last night waiting on someone who don't respect the name of the game. Respect the same as me, don't respect the respect I need. You nerd, I get individual. Do you get residual? No, you got offended, but that ain't my question. No, you get defensive, but that ain't my question. You might need some class, but that ain't my lesson to be learned. I have a confession, Usher, let it burn. Let this be the urn. Off the top, let this be the churn, baby. The goods, yeah, I get. No, that's not my point. I still got some luck. Should I take a chance to give you a chance? Should I save a stance? Let this be my last. Yeah. Last night waited on something. Won't say goodbye. It's true. I've been waiting on something. It's been weighing on me, and I swear I'm cool, but that's my last time. Silly phone fights over many long nights. Ain't no silver in these lines, baby. Ain't no walking on these lines. Ain't no table for these lines, baby. Ain't no table for these lines, baby. baby. Last night waited on something. Won't say girl, but I've been waiting on something. It's been weighing on me, and I swear I'm cool, but that's my last time waiting on you. I've been waiting on you. It's been weighing on you. I've been waiting on. That's my last time waiting.
Tú sabes.